Hey, welcome everybody. We are on our final key to building a $1 million portfolio. So I hope you have enjoyed these kind of mini trainings that we've done so far. And once again, these will be posted in your back office area if you ever want to share them or you want to go back and re-review these. So let's talk about the fifth key and get moving here today. So the fifth key or characteristic or distinction that I see successful ISOs and agents that are demonstrating in their lives and in their businesses to create these seven-figure incomes are they have clearly defined targets and they hold their teams and themselves accountable. I cannot tell you how important it is to know where your business is going. And when we start to get into our challenges, we're going to be talking about body, being, balance, and business. And we want to have clearly defined targets in all four of those areas. And you want to be able to hold yourself and your teams accountable when you're running your business. So you are relentlessly focused on results. We're not judging ourselves based on our intentions. We're judging ourselves based on the actual actions that we're taking and the results that we're getting in our lives and driving in our business. They also understand the change isn't instant. It's hard in the beginning, it can get messy in the middle, and it's glorious in the end. So it's a process of change. Now, a lot of times we only want to change as business owners and as human beings when the pain gets too much, right? That's the trigger that prompts us to create a change in our lives. I wish it wasn't that way, but after working with thousands and thousands of salespeople and business owners over the years, that seems to be the pattern. The pain, the current reality of the situation that typically we have put ourselves into is too much to bear. So we've got to create a change in our life. Individuals are all different. Some can bear a lot of pain, and others can even learn from other people's pain and make those changes. And that ultimately is where you want to be, where you can look at somebody else, learn from their experience, and make that change in your life. So when you're goal setting or target setting, you need to create this vision all the way down the road. It could be 3 years, 5 years, 10 years, 20 years, whatever you want it to be. But really, when we work through this challenge system, especially when we worked on it last year in December, we set our targets for the next 12 months. And then we break those 12 months into quarterly challenges. And within that quarter, you certainly have your months, your weeks, and your daily routines and rituals that you are creating, demonstrating, living, becoming each and every day. And it's that system, that daily system, that creates that accountability in your life and that creates and sets you up for accessing power in your life and your business so you can produce at those extraordinary levels of results. So if you haven't hopped into our challenge, we've got one coming up. We do these every 90 days. And I would really encourage you to get on a pattern of every 90 days you're running a challenge and living a challenge-based lifestyle across your body, being, your balance, and your business. I promise you it will create success in your life. It will get your teams, if you get them involved, all rowing in the same direction. And that's really what we want for our business. We want our teams to be rowing in the same directions. We want to share that vision with our teammates, with our sales reps, with management, so we're all headed in the direction and we are all striving to achieve those targets that your employees set for themselves that will hopefully align with the targets that you set for the organization. So if you want to take your business or company to the next level of production, you need to really work on your culture. You need to create these visions so that everybody knows which direction the company's going in. You've got to solidify, identify, and clarify your values so the company knows what do we value as an organization. And you're certainly doing all these things for yourselves as well, right? You might be a single agent out in the field, but I would still create these items to take that production to the next level. So your individual culture, your vision, your values, you want to create some scorecards. I talk about this in my book when we talk about the numbers and setting up those KPIs, key performance indicators, There are leading indicators and lagging indicators that you can look at your business and analyze it every month to see if you're on target to helping you create that yearly target. Typically, it's residual growth, it's merchant expansion of your merchant base, it's maybe hiring partners, implementing new products. So you need to know what those key KPIs are and what your numbers are. You want structured accountability as well. Not only structured accountability for your teams, but you want structured accountability, most importantly, for yourself. If you don't have structured accountability, you can be distracted. You can be taken off course. You can lose your focus. You have to have accountability and keep yourself accountable. And then you have to have systems for issues tracking, how to address these issues, employees, making sure they're in the right seats at your organization. And then once you've created all this in your company, you'll find that accountability now has become a habit. And recent research shows that to create a habit, it takes roughly 66 days from the University of London. I know when I was younger, everyone said 21 days or 30 days, but it's 66 days to create a habit. So you've got to be implementing these processes in place with people, getting them comfortable with it, and creating the habits at an organizational level so you can take your business to that next level. And let's think a little bit about how we gain knowledge, how we acquire knowledge, and how we learn. And in many cases, the first stage is what they call unconscious incompetence. So you're in your business, and something in your business may not be functioning at the level that you want it to, or something within your organization, you may not be getting those results that you want. Could be you need to acquire a new skill set. Could be that you don't know how to run certain aspects of your business. A lot of guys lack in areas of financial management, cash flow management, legal contracts, etc. But you're in that place in your business and you're unaware that you don't know what you're doing, right? The second stage is you are now conscious of your incompetence. So you know that there's an area in your business that you need help with. You know that you don't know how to manage that aspect of the business. You become aware of it, and typically it's that idea of you got in some pain about it, right? Maybe you didn't file a tax filing on time or a quarterly report, or you realized when you were out in the field you lacked knowledge in a certain area that you need to acquire that knowledge in order to take that business to the next level. So once you get to stage 2, this is where you've been triggered to make a change. Something has to change in order for you to get that business or even your personal life to the level that you want it to be. And that brings us to stage 3, which is conscious competence. So if you are triggered, you put the work in, you gain the skill set that you needed. Now you have reached a stage that you are competent. You've learned and acquired that skill. You're conscious of it in your brain, and you know how to be competent in that area of the business. Now, the ultimate goal where we want to get, and this is when we're talking about accountability, right? So you could be implementing accountability within your organization. You're at stage 3 where it's consciously competent. You are consciously having people become accountable in your organization. You're having weekly meetings, you're having phone calls, people are setting targets, they're being held accountable for their results. The ultimate goal, though, is to get to stage 4, where now it has become a habit within your organization. Everyone is expecting to be held accountable. They are holding themselves accountable. They are holding their merchants accountable for what they say, and they're holding the people that report to them accountable. And that's the stage you want to really get to, where it's just part of the organization, it's in the culture, you are unconsciously competent, and you have instilled these skill sets, this accountability, in the way that you run your company, your values, your identity, your culture. So really important things that you need to think about when you're building out your organization. So you want clearly defined targets, and you want a relentless focus on results, a relentless focus on results. So I hope you enjoyed Key 5. I'll be adding some more trainings here to the back office soon, but enjoy this. And if you have any questions, please chat me within the community. I'd be happy to talk to you about this topic. We'll be doing this 90-day challenge coming up soon, and this is all around building that accountability for yourself around the body being balanced in your business, And then once you can do it, then you can share it with your organization and with your reps, and everybody can be on the same page. So have a great day. We will see you soon.